Hello.
Hey everyone, I'm Tim,
I'm Dina.
and we are the Traveling Moonwalkers. And welcome to our channel. Today we wanted to talk to you about who we are and what led to us going along on this journey.
And selling all our stuff.
We sold everything.
Like everything. Except our vinyls.
Oh no. And my DVDs.
Well, those are safe somewhere.
Thank you, May.
A big question that we always get is why we decided to do it. What made us decide to step away from the norm, sell everything, and kind of take the risk, especially at our age right now. We see a lot of people kind of doing this in their 20s, I feel like, you think?
Yeah.
Because of social media. I think it's become more trendy with the 20-something-year-olds who, I mean, it's nothing new. People have been backpacking through Europe and backpacking through the world for a long time, but we feel as though it's kind of become more of a trend because of all the information that's out there. I think it's also given people the courage to do it because they see people like them in similar situations, whether it's like age range or similar financial background or whatever, similar struggles.
It's showing that freedom can be for anyone.
Yeah.
At any age.
Yeah.
Freedom from financial struggles, struggling health. Oh, man, it's so many things across the board that this could lead to, not just for the youth, but for anyone.
You brought up a good point with the health aspect because I think that's a big one that everybody struggles with, especially in America.
Right.
I think a lot of it due to stress. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's not all stress related, but I know we can say from our standpoint, that was something that really started to take a toll on us. We stopped being as active. We weren't eating as healthy as we used to.
Right.
Just the stress in itself, it's like you feel it, you're fatigued, you're
Exactly.
not motivated. So it stopped being fun. Like the things we actually used to love, I mean, not used to, we still love working out, but it was such a big part of our lifestyle. And then after a while, like I said, I think it took a toll on both of us because we were like just exhausted every single day.
The rat race of the same routine every day. It was weighing heavily on our brains and our body daily. It's the same thing. You just want to get out of that type of rat race. You don't feel good, and eating trash, financial struggles, and when that comes into play, when you focus on the cost of food, the cost of living, all that stuff hits you so hard, and America does not provide that type of the dream that they sold. It's just not real in this day and time. Like when your rent is doubled and tripled, and all of a sudden now you're looking at paying $1,600 a month or $1,700 a month, and that money goes out. Now you're worried about, like, man, do I have enough for food? And then now what happens to the food options? When everything is so high, you penny pinching at certain points. Now the quality of food ends up going down. You want to get out of that type of mindset and that type of day-to-day living. That, man, all I can do is this. Where's the end in sight? Where do I go? Like, when does this end, and when can I elevate and do something else?
Right.
Yeah,
you kind of feel stuck. Like Tim said earlier, it's like that feeling of you're stuck in this, what did you say, like
the
a rat race? And I think a lot of
like
people
in the
feel
hamster
that way.
wheel.
Yeah. And it's like there's no end in sight. Like you said, being stuck in that rat race, you don't even get a chance sometimes to really breathe. Time waits for no one. So it's crazy because time passes by so quickly. You don't even realize it.
Exactly.
A lot of times, Tim and I will be talking about it like, oh my God, we're traveling, we're finally doing it, you know? And we'll be like, oh, I wish we had started earlier, you know, I wish we started in our 20s, or...
Right, I wish I had somebody to tell me, hey, get up off the couch, go travel the world. You know, go get your passport and go travel. And these kids nowadays are being taught that, like, at a young age.
Yeah.
It just wasn't presented like that. That the world is actually, like, really in the palm of your hand. If you truly think about it, the world can be in the palm of your hand. You can travel every inch of this world if you really wanted to.
Really, time passes by so quickly, but in the same breath, you know, we can't turn back the hands of time either. So even though we really kind of look at each other all the time like, oh, I wish we started, I wish, you can't turn back the hands of time. So we're here now. You know, we still think about the moments where we were sitting on our couch in our apartment, watching everybody else explore the world. And we're like, oh, one day, or I can't wait till we can, and
Right.
all this stuff. And it always felt so far away, but it's because it's hard for you to imagine that when you're having to pay rent every month. And we tried our best to live within our means, but even living within our means, it became kind of difficult after a while. And so we were like, okay, like this is it.
Right.
This is life. I hope other people can resonate with this, because like I said, we're not the youngest of the bunch of people that are doing this, but you know, it's like, it doesn't matter. Even if we were in our 60s, at this point, it's like, if you decide to do it, just do it. I remember a few people kind of saying that to me, like, stop focusing so much on how old you are, or
Right.
you know, oh, you're this, you're that. That doesn't mean that like life is over. Like, you gotta continue. You can restart as many times as you need to. You can reinvent yourself however many times you need to.
A big thing is breaking away from the fear.
That's huge.
Breaking away from the fear, that especially the fear that others put on you. You know, their fears of travel or traveling abroad, not understanding what's out there, what's abroad, you know, or things that they may have heard, or from things from the past, or you know,
Yeah.
like, the fear can hold you back from everything. And as we said, time waits for no one. And you know what else? Life is too short. It can end in a second. And if you have that fear, guess what? You'll never travel. If it ends in that second, you're definitely not traveling. Or you'll travel to a senses beyond means. But hey guys, Future Tim here. I'm sorry I'm interrupting the video, but we need to highlight this amazing business that's here. Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Make a card, latte art.
I love it.
Yeah, card first time. Oh, amazing. Yeah.
She loves that heart.
Yeah, it was so beautiful.
So, do you like Michael Jackson?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's our favorite. We love Michael Jackson.
Yeah, this one, Michael Jackson. PYT. Yeah, this one.
Yes, that's what I call her. Pretty young thing.
Good, really good.
We appreciate you.
Thank
We
you.
would definitely be back. Yes, highly recommend. Now back to the video.
We never wanted to regret not trying. So it's like Tim is saying with the fear aspect. I mean, I'll speak for myself. Like, I'm still afraid. I still get nervous about certain steps we're taking, or what if, or, you know, are we making the right decision? I'm an overanalyzer in general. So I'm always like, million things. I think about like all the things that could go right, all the possibilities of like, oh, what if we make the wrong decisions? That paralyzes you, I think. It paralyzed me. So it's like, it gets to the point where you don't make a decision at all. So we were like, okay, let's just stop and take a breath and let's just do it. So we never wanted to feel like 10 years from now, we're looking back and we're like, oh, we should have done it when we were in our early 40s.
Right.
I regret not trying this out. Like, you won't know unless you go, unless you try it.
The response from family members and friends, what do you think that effect was?
Like on me personally or us
Or on us, you personally, us together, and the way that they see things?
I think the unknown scares them. Their family, we're close with our family, so of course they want us close, like in proximity. But when we're talking about like flying across, like halfway across the world, I think fear. I think when they started questioning us, like, oh, is it safe? Why there? You know, what about the stuff that happened in the past? Is it, you know, it's all these things. I think fear and guilt, I think for both of our families, like that was their natural response. I think 50-50, meaning like some people, like my siblings, they're a little bit more understanding because they're within our age range, they get it. I think people like our parents' age, they're afraid. Not everybody, but as far as our experience, you know.
Yeah, from the fear of everything that when they were coming up, things that they heard about the countries that we're visiting, and you know, and the especially like the war in Vietnam, you know, like they talk about that like it's still happening right now, at this second.
Yeah.
That question that was asked numerous times to us.
Why there?
Why there? That's so far away. Like, are you sure?
Yeah.
And the main question of all, is it safe?
Yeah. And I mean, we did our research, obviously.
Deep.
We tend not to just rely on what everybody else is saying. It helps for sure. I mean, that's kind of what brought us here in the first place. It kind of like piqued our interest, you know, a couple years ago, where it was like, oh wow, you know, that could be a possibility. You start researching and you're like, okay, it seems like it's a pretty safe country. And I mean, they weren't wrong. We'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that part. But yeah, I mean, to go back to what you were asking, it's like, I think that it affected me personally in a sense that for a little bit it started to make me like second guess myself. Like, are we making the right decision? Are we moving too far away, or like going far away? Like, are we gonna be gone too long? You know, you start to question yourself, but then it comes right back to, okay, if I don't try it, if I don't go now, I probably won't go. Like, how do you feel it affected you, maybe personally?
Well, just the fear aspect of family. It didn't affect me personally because this is something that you and I talked about for years, and we had our sticky note. We put it on the mirrors, our affirmations of things that we were gonna do, and as time kept progressing, that came to the forefront, and this is what we're doing. Like it's not something I'm afraid of. It's just the fact that explaining and showing them something different,
Possible.
that is possible. Like, you can step out and do something different. Like, yeah, like how you said, going to Mexico, or jump on the boat or something and go to Hawaii. Yeah, travel into Canada, which is just the border right there from us. Those things are what do you say? Like, what do you call it?
A little bit more convenient.
Yeah, like convenient, easy. It's the
More like
it's comfortable. It's comfortable because it's very familiar. So it's comfortable to go there. Questions were astronomical. I mean, it came all across the board. Why?
And I think like some of it was just curiosity, I think. So
True.
I think some of it there was like, it was half and half, like just the regular questions of like, well, why there? You know, they want to know like what made you decide that out of all places. And then it's the fear within them. It's coming out like, oh, you're gonna be so far. What if something happens? What if this? And like, believe me, we are very grateful for the fact that our family loves us enough to question a little bit or to care about, you know, who wouldn't want a family or friends or whatever that like, we don't want you to be that far away. I don't like being far from them either. But it was something that needed to happen in order for us to just be able to experience and learn and grow, and
in order for us to heal.
yes, that one's huge.
And you know what? What made things easier was the fact that when we landed over here, sending them photos, pictures, I mean, you know,
Yeah, like
having them on FaceTime, letting them see what's around us and how things are, ease that fear. And then all of a sudden, you know what? Wow, you guys are doing this. I'm proud of you.
believe me, it wasn't easy for us either. Like we had to endure these long flights, and that's a whole other story
Man.
that we'll probably
We'll
get into.
that some other time.
Yeah, because just like right now while we're making this video, we were already like about a couple months in
Yeah.
to when we first started.
2 months, a little bit over 2 months in.
Yeah. You know, we were slacking at the beginning as far as our videos, but there's a reason for that. We had every intention of just like staying consistent at the beginning and showing you guys like, you know, oh, this is where we are, you know, from day one to now, but it's okay because this kind of plays into like life is unpredictable. Some things you can plan for and they don't always work out the way that you expect them to. That's why we kind of are half and half planning and half kind of just going with the flow right now, I think. Before we go, I just want to kind of point out that obviously we're huge MJ fans. I think if you guys can tell that. If you can't tell, you know now. One of the reasons why we were inspired to travel is because we feel as though there's so much more to this world. We were inspired not only by Michael, but just in general because we want to connect with other people. One of the reasons why Michael is such an inspiration for us, obviously besides his music and us feeling like we grew up with him, is because he was a humanitarian. And I think that resonates so deeply with us. We have always wished that we could do more. It's just the two of us as far as like this is concerned right now. So the way that we feel that we can start to kind of heal our world little by little is through connecting with other people. Healing the world one connection at a time.
Yeah. And with that being said, we want to continue to connect with you. We're going to build this community together, grow together. So comment, like, subscribe, and keep building as moonwalkers.
Before you guys go, please check out our other videos. Also, stay tuned to our next video where we talk to you guys about how eye-opening traveling Southeast Asia has been so far. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.